Ain't gonna lie to y'all. Cardi B downfall is looking crazy right now. How the fuck you managed to get pregnant not even a year after you and your mans broke up? Managed to get pregnant by the constantly cheats on you in front of your face, carrying his child, and sleeps with men? Shit, I think twice about announcing that baby too. Word to me.
It feels like every time he tries to chill, somebody pops up with a new story accusing him of some kind of sexual behavior toward them, and the internet runs with it like it's confirmed, even though none of this has been proven at all. Stefon has been pushing back on everything, calling the claims false, but the rumors keep stacking. So here's the setup. Stefon Diggs is currently with Cardi B, and the two welcomed a baby boy they named Baby Brown, which had the internet talking nonstop. But even before the baby news, there was already major drama earlier this year involving Stefon because a man named Christopher Blake Griffin went public claiming that Stefon drugged him and tried to assault him back in 2023. These are his allegations, not verified facts, and because of that, the whole thing has turned into lawsuits, countersuits, and a legal mess that keeps getting bigger every month.
Y'all are really obsessed with who's gay and who's zesty and who's wearing this. And all I keep seeing is posts about the little Stefon Diggs boy. And I'm like, now does some of his mannerisms tickle my gaydar a little bit? Maybe. But why is it a thing? Like, why is it a big deal? That man ain't opened his mouth and said nothing about him being gay. That's y'all assumption. Like, why that man can't just enjoy feminine shit? Like, why that man can't just be like a Andre 3000 or something? And sometimes y'all just be observing the wrong ones. Like, y'all, as a person that used to deal with only DL men, y'all be in the wrong ballpark a lot of times. It be the most macho ones that you would never think that be the ones. So y'all be the ones that's comfortable with their sexuality and that will wear different things and that will like be cool with gay people and all of that stuff. Half of the time, they're just literally that comfortable with their sexuality. The ones that's shaking in their boots when they're around gay people, the ones that can't wear certain stuff because that's going to be deemed zesty. Pause. Watch them. Women can have this large spectrum of personalities, but men got to be so butch. They got to wear this. They got a t-shirt and jeans. That's it. In the year 2025, my lord, why is it so much of a big deal? Y'all are obsessed. I tell you, obsessed. Get a grip.
Stefon has denied everything and insists the accusations are made up, but the case is still unfolding, so people online don't know what to believe. And just when everyone thought the drama couldn't get any louder, yet another person jumped into the conversation. This new guy goes by BB Banks, and his whole job is recording on camera doing his work, if you catch the drift. Out of nowhere, he hopped on Twitter and dropped comments that instantly stirred up chaos. On November 27th, he posted something that caught everybody's eye, saying that Sam all used to talk to all these female rappers' current boyfriends. That one line had timelines exploding with speculation because people started trying to connect dots, even though he never said Stefon's name directly. Things got even messier after that tweet because BB followed it up with another post that had people staring at their screens like, "What is going on?" He wrote, "Hate to do this, but I will be stepping forward about certain things I felt I've had to keep private allegedly." That word allegedly had people spinning because it made everything sound even more mysterious. Then a screenshot started circulating, the DM exchange that pulled the whole situation into another lane. In the screenshot, someone asks BB why he unsent a message that supposedly mentioned Diggs. The person said, "Man, why you unsend the message about Diggs?" And BB replies with, "I just got a briefing on who you are and I respect your privacy, champ. Tell your story when it's time." Then he adds another message saying, "I'm so sorry. I saw what happened and I really feel bad. I definitely don't mind saying something. I just would have to get permission from my team, but I appreciate your message for real." When people noticed the date on the DM, October 2024, the internet went wild trying to figure out who the mystery sender was. And then it came out that the person who sent that DM was Christopher Blake Griffin, the same man already accusing Stefon Diggs of drugging him, assaulting him, and even claiming Stefon tried to kill him. all of which Stefon strongly denies. And just to clear things up, Christopher wasn't even suing Stefon at first. That came later after everything escalated and spilled into the public. Christopher Blake Griffin was out here telling his story everywhere, and once Stefon Diggs heard that his name was getting dragged, Stefon hit back by suing him. Then Christopher fired right back with a countersuit, and now the whole situation looks like a legal tornado spinning out of control. It makes people start asking what is really happening behind the scenes, because none of these details line up cleanly at all. And now folks are wondering if this new guy, BB Banks, has a story similar to what Christopher claimed, or if he's just hinting they were involved in some kind of relationship. But the part that made people raise their eyebrows is the fact that BB reached out to someone who he knew was already speaking publicly about Stefon. That move made it seem like there could be more to the situation than just two adults allegedly messing around, because why link up with someone who's in the middle of a whole legal battle? To keep things fair, Stefon Diggs is countersuing Christopher Griffin, and none of these allegations have been proven in court. And BB Banks hasn't officially come forward with anything solid either. It's all just online talk at this point, nothing confirmed. Still, the whole situation looks messy from every angle. What makes the timing even more chaotic is that Cardi B just had Stefon's baby on November 4th. She's been posting pictures of the baby in Patriots gear, smiling, talking about how Stefon makes her feel safe and confident, and showing how happy she is with her family. And then out of nowhere, this man pops up hinting that he allegedly had something going on with Stefon Diggs. The timing is wild, especially considering Stefon already has so many legal battles happening at the same time. On top of everything else, Stefon Diggs is still dealing with the lawsuit involving Christopher Blake Griffin. Then he had that whole paternity situation with Lord Giselle, and it was recently confirmed that he is the father of her baby. And if that wasn't enough, he also has an assault lawsuit filed by his ex-girlfriend, Mulan Hernandez. Stefon's plate is stacked right now, and every week it feels like something new gets added. What people keep debating online is whether this new guy is speaking the truth or if he's someone trying to grab attention now that Stefon is with Cardi B, one of the biggest names in the music world. Because when a person reaches that level of fame, folks suddenly pop out with stories, and the public can't tell who's being honest and who's chasing a spotlight. And the situation looks even tougher because another man already came forward earlier claiming he had something going on with Stefon. Once that first claim hit the internet, it opened the door for more people to step in with their own stories, whether they're true or not. It's like once Pandora's box gets cracked open, everything that follows automatically looks suspicious, and the person being accused ends up in a bad position no matter what. This seems to be exactly what's happening with Stefon Diggs right now. So tell me, what do you think about this whole wild situation? Do you believe Stefon Diggs is simply dealing with a wave of people trying to attach themselves to his name? Or do you think there's something deeper going on? People online keep asking if Stefon Diggs might be interested in more than one type of partner, but that's something only he can speak on, and nobody should jump to conclusions based on unproven claims. What really matters here is whether anyone believes BB Banks and the allegations he hinted at towards Stefon. Because right now, nothing has been confirmed and everything is still labeled as alleged. I'm definitely watching this situation to see if BB decides to drop more details or if he stays quiet after stirring all this attention. The whole thing has the internet spinning, and everyone seems split on who they think is telling the truth. So tell me, who do you believe in this situation and why? This story is getting louder by the day, and I'm keeping an eye on every update. I'll check back in with you later.
But guess what? I already could look at Stefon Diggs and tell that he was gay because he sleep around too much. Same thing like with Dwight Howard. When a man sleep around too much and for that long, like, I got out the streets at 21 years old. When a man still sleeping around and he now about 30 and then he crossed 30, especially if a man getting hit 40s, 50s, like Shannon Sharp, them men be bisexual, which is basically gay. And they deal with women. And I'm gonna tell you what happened with bisexual men. Their standards for women lower. That's why he got Cardi B pregnant. Because Cardi B is not somebody that a man really want to be with. She too loud. She too loud. She too boisterous. She too quirky. She too awkward. It's like a man is not wired to be with a woman like her. Like, just the streets raised her. And that's why her relationships never work out, because it's not really, she's not raised to be a wife. She's not raised for a man. Like, she raised by the streets.